Bathed in sunlight, a vibrant garden becomes the stage for a young girl's hopeful endeavor. Bloom, no older than 7, kneels in the rich soil, her small hands cradling a tiny seed. With the solemnity of a seasoned gardener, she presses the seed into the earth. A silent promise of growth. Her brow furrows in concentration, each action deliberate, each moment filled with unspoken dreams. Around her, the garden buzzes with life, a symphony of nature amplifying her quiet determination. The earth awaits, ready to embrace the seed and Bloom's hopeful spirit. Bloom returns to the garden, the sunlight dappling through the leaves, painting the scene in gentle hues. She approaches the small patch of earth, the watering can a promise of life in her hands. Her eyes, wide with anticipation, reflect the hopeful gleam of the Sunday. With tender care, she waters the spot where she planted the seed, each drop a whispered wish. The soil darkens, drinking in the moisture, a silent promise of growth. Bloom watches, her heart filled with a quiet, hopeful expectancy, as nature begins its mysterious work. Under the relentless sun, Bloom tends her garden, watering the earth with unwavering hope. Days blur in a rapid dance, each sunrise painting the sky with fleeting promise as she continues her vigil. A subtle shift crosses Bloom's face, the initial spark of optimism gradually dimming into a quiet disappointment. Yet, with determined resolve, she persists, her hands moving with a gentle rhythm, nurturing life against the odds. In the vibrant garden, Bloom sits beside a patch of upturned earth, lost in thought as she gently pokes at the soil with a small stick. The sun warms her face, highlighting the delicate curve of her cheek as she contemplates the silent earth. Footsteps approach softly on the grass, a gentle presence drawing near. Her grandfather, a kind-faced man with gentle eyes that reflect years of stories, comes into view. His calm demeanor offers silent support, a peaceful contrast to the turmoil perhaps stirring within Bloom. He watches her with a patient, loving gaze, ready to offer wisdom or simply a comforting silence. In the lush garden, Grandfather kneels, his presence a comforting anchor beside young Bloom. The rich soil cradles their hands as they connect with the earth's silent pulse. With a weathered finger, Grandfather points towards the life-giving sun, drawing Bloom's gaze upwards. His hand retracts, a silent gesture, guiding attention back to the soil, rich with secrets and potential. A knowing smile plays on Grandfather's lips, a promise of growth and understanding shared between them. The garden breathes around them, a sanctuary where wisdom is sown and nurtured. In the bright garden, Bloom gazes up at the radiant sun, her eyes reflecting its light. She lowers her gaze, her eyes scanning over the bare patch of earth before her. A subtle shift in her expression hints at a dawning realization. The sunlight warms her face as understanding begins to bloom within her. The garden seems to hold its breath, awaiting the revelation in Bloom's eyes. A spark of comprehension ignites, transforming her expression with newfound purpose. In the garden, days melt into nights as the relentless sun arcs across the sky in a dizzying time-lapse. The world speeds up, a blur of light and shadow, dancing over the tranquil greenery. Gentle rain kisses the parched earth, each drop a fleeting moment in the accelerated passage of time. The garden transforms, a silent witness to the hurried dance of nature's rhythms. In the vibrant garden, a tiny sprout bravely pushes through the dark earth, reaching for the Sunday light. Bloom kneels before the fragile new life, her eyes widening with childlike curiosity and wonder. Sunlight bathes the delicate leaves, promising growth and the unfolding of nature's secrets. The small plant stands as a beacon of hope, a testament to the resilience of life in a vast world. Bloom's breath hitches softly as she witnesses the beginning of something beautiful, a silent promise of care and protection. Sunlight bathes the garden as Bloom delicately tends to a fragile sprout. Her hands move with newfound care, each gesture measured and precise. Water droplets cling to the tender leaves, reflecting the bright sky above. Bloom's focused gaze never leaves the tiny plant, a silent promise of protection. The gentle breeze whispers through the garden, carrying the scent of earth and hope. A serene calm settles over Bloom as she nurtures the burgeoning life before her. Under the sun's gentle caress, A tiny sprout pushes through the soil, a beacon of life in the garden. Time seems to dance as the sprout stretches towards the sky, its delicate stem gaining strength. The first leaves unfurl like emerald wings, reaching out to embrace the warmth and light. Bloom's eyes widen with each passing moment, her heart swelling with a joy as vibrant as the garden itself. The plant grows ever taller. Bloom watches with growing excitement. Bathed in gentle sunlight, Grandfather and Bloom sit side by side in the lush garden. Grandfather observes the growing plant, his eyes reflecting a quiet satisfaction. The verdant leaves of the plant reach towards the sky, a vibrant symbol of life and growth. Bloom gazes at the plant, a soft smile gracing her lips as she witnesses nature's subtle wonders. Grandfather's weathered hand gently rests on Bloom's shoulder, a silent gesture of love and reassurance, a profound connection between generations blossoms amidst the tranquil beauty of the garden. In the vibrant garden, life bursts forth as a tiny bud emerges on a slender plant. Bloom's eyes widen with childlike wonder, her gaze drawn to the fragile promise of new life. She leans in close, her breath held in anticipation, as if sharing a secret with the nascent bloom. The sun-drenched garden holds its breath as Bloom studies the small bud. A sense of hope and renewal fills the air, reflected in Bloom's captivated expression. The delicate bud stands as a symbol of life's quiet miracles, observed by a fascinated Bloom. Under the vast expanse of the sky, a solitary bud, pregnant with potential, remains tightly sealed. Imperceptible to the naked eye, the bud begins its slow, deliberate expansion, a testament to the passage of time. The tender petals, once tightly furled, gradually swell, yearning to unfurl and embrace the light. A subtle shift occurs as the bud strains against its confines, its surface shimmering with nascent energy. The swelling intensifies, a silent crescendo of life force building within the delicate vessel. Each passing moment witnesses an imperceptible yet inexorable transformation, the bud on the cusp of glorious bloom. Under the sun's gentle caress, a bud stirs from its slumber, life pulsing within. In mesmerizing slow motion, the flower begins its elegant dance of unfolding. Delicate petals emerge, each unfurling like a whispered secret revealed to the world. The flower blooms, a vibrant testament to nature's artistry and the exquisite beauty of a single, perfect moment. In the garden, bathed in sunlight, Bloom watches, breathless, as the flower begins to unfurl. Petals slowly peel back, revealing vibrant colors that seem to pulse with life. The flower is now fully bloomed, its radiant hues catching and reflecting the light. A gasp escapes Bloom's lips as she witnesses the flower's majestic transformation. The garden seems to hold its breath, awash in the flower's luminous glow. The garden blooms under the sun, a vibrant tapestry of life unfolding in vivid colors. Close up reveals a single flower, its petals soft and luminous as it sways gently in the breeze. Each delicate movement seems to whisper secrets, the flower's beauty capturing the essence of the garden's serene heart. A symphony of nature plays out in the dance of light and shadow. The flower, a solitary beacon of tranquility. Bathed in sunlight, Bloom enters the serene garden, her eyes sparkling with anticipation. She approaches a vibrant flower, its petals radiant under the warm light. With utmost care, Bloom gently touches the delicate petals, her expression transforming into one of pure, unadulterated joy. A soft smile graces her lips as she marvels at the simple beauty before her, completely lost in the moment. Bathed in the soft daylight of the garden, Grandfather's eyes sparkle with an unmistakable pride. His smile widens as he gazes upon Bloom, a silent acknowledgement of her spirit and potential. Sunlight dapples through the leaves, casting a warm glow on their shared moment. The air is still filled with the quiet promise of growth and admiration. In the tranquil garden, a bond deepens between them, strengthened by unspoken words and heartfelt emotions. In the garden, sunlight filters through the leaves, dappling the manicured lawn with shimmering light. Bloom turns to her grandfather, her face a canvas of confusion and hurt. Her voice, tinged with pain, cuts through the tranquil scene. It took so long. the unspoken question hangs heavy in the air.